Imagine a time before words, before sentences, before even grunts made perfect sense. What if I told you our earliest ancestors were secretly talking in ways we're only just beginning to decode? This episode of The Human Dawn uncovers how communication shaped who we are today. We're diving deep into the prehistoric whispers to uncover the lost language of survival, a language that allowed them to hunt, warn, and thrive. Welcome to The Human Dawn. Tall grass explodes under harsh daylight. A predator moves unseen. A black earlyHomo group freezes as one sharp sound, half breath, half warning, cuts the air. This is not speech, it is survival. The group stops instantly. No panic, no noise. One raised hand means don't move. Another tilt of the head means danger close. The predator passes unseen. Silence saves them. In a world ruled by speed and teeth, instinct alone was not enough. earlyHomo needed coordination to hunt, to flee, to teach. Communication became the difference between escape and extinction. These were not random sounds, short bursts, rising tones, low warning hums meant only for those nearby. Early vocalizations were controlled, intentional, and precise, built for danger. Hands spoke first. A pointed finger marked danger. An open palm meant stop. A clenched fist meant prepare. These gestures carried meaning without sound, perfect for a world of ambush predators. A younger hominin moves too early. Grass bends. A predator turns. One mistake, one missed signal, almost ends a life. The group scatters, hearts pounding. They regroup under the sun. No words, only repeated gestures and sounds. The mistake is shown again and again. Fear becomes instruction. Stone tools are crafted nearby. Tool-making requires sequence, memory, and teaching. Sounds pair with motions. Meaning forms. Communication becomes structured. Signals combine. A sound plus a gesture means predator from there. Two sounds together mean move now. This is proto-syntax, the earliest grammar humans ever built. The group approaches water cautiously. One signal warns of crocodiles. Another recalls danger remembered before. Knowledge now travels beyond the present moment. At dusk, fire pushes predators back. Around the flames, movements are reenacted. Sounds repeat fear and relief. This is storytelling before words existed. Brains grow not just to think, but to share thought. Fossil evidence shows expanding regions tied to communication, planning, and memory. Survival rewires the mind. A gesture recalls a hunt from yesterday. A sound signals danger, not here but remembered. This is the leap from now to then. Shared signals become shared rules. Movement patterns repeat. Warnings are trusted. Culture emerges quietly without words. Every modern language carries echoes of those. Whispers, warnings, instructions, stories. The structure remains even if the sounds changed. Under blazing daylight, the group moves on alive, not stronger than predators, smarter. Communication did not make them human. Survival forced communication. We did not speak to express, we spoke to survive.